why I hate Sean Schimmel. I cannot stand that fucker. I'd be like, yo, first off, that alley shot on TV is a very last resort. Literally, that you should be, all up on first thing. You see how literally I had to compress that shit with a whole bunch of ghostology. And the leader starts to repeat all the way to a point where you'll recognize, what even half of reality is. Now, let's get, straight up to a point, with the video, all right? I am going to, explain why you cannot, top the meat's statement. And it's very important for you to know because it's a fucking martial arts class is actually very intricate. If you keep on aiming low while I'm aiming high, literally something's going to happen. Literally, and the only winner of that battle is somebody who's going to be definitive and not try to win by being gay. If you stop trying to be gay by being victory, you don't feel gay inside. It's that fucking simple, okay? Now, we have to, make the statement that, they took Bakugan off Primo TV, and kind of replaced it with the gay-ass one, but let's get real, okay? Alright, this is for all the people who doubled upon the studio. Literally, that fucking studio was amazing. And another fucking thing that's gonna be uploaded probably today was Uncle Tommy's mindset during this time, making fun of Sean Schimmel. Like, you try to molest the motherfucker. this and that. Earth will guard that fucking hard. You want double power. Your fucking gang to get here with your fucking shaggy hair. Lost her away the mystery will be. Oh, that's what he did to me. Okay, so literally, this is what this video is all about. And don't even go there with my fucking mom. Literally, I'm about to hit on the skateboard today with Chin. But more importantly, literally, stop doubling pie in the studio because of the fact that C ends up with Joe at the end of the show. So forget that game, okay? Jen ends up with Joe. Spoilers for the end of the first Battleground Battle Brothers. Now, this video is very intricate because you want to ignore what I know about, humans, want to know about women, want to know why people with special ed, why a star and respect don't go together, but Jupiter does, okay? So, I am going to, flat out, expose, hyphy, all right? I already told you, literally, what I know about hyphy, literally, how to enclose a statement within hyphy is not good, okay? Because of the main contributing factor, the only reason why the alternate timeline exists was for me to have a different perspective for Mystic. You don't believe so? Then why does everything is equivalent to the timeline before by leaning towards it? Let me give you, a fine example, okay? All right? Why do you have, somebody looking into something more, instead of actually knowing what something is in and out? Because if you don't know, literally, in order for a second timeline to work, you'd have to actually give me in-person validation. You see, this is fucking stupid. Literally, my whole fucking career, Mood Tricks, literally started from little errors, literally having concentrated, vision watching TV. Literally, that means it's all into, the music video, watching something over and over again. So all of the time, the same thing is going to happen, was getting more intricate. Like the Powerpuff Girls video, that knows a Mandela, literally, you got to get played. Literally, there's a Samurai Jack, literally, thing that I can post right now on YouTube. That's from the alternate timeline where he's just shooting the arrow in the same spot, and then Robert calls it out. He makes a joke about me. All this shit happening, all because they want me to have more of a gay perspective. So what they're gonna have is they're gonna have more female validation, and they're gonna have more of me dodging the situation through. So basically, a little piece of blood and lime wire is there. Oh my god, I forgot to say this about blood on YouTube. Blood is so bullshit. When they do it big, when you twirl your fucking feet, when you do this and that, when you collect on the edgy, you feel that you are literally, then you ignore it, and that causes spells. Really, butter you literally down the street. Literally, everybody fucks up the whole war to pull the war towards gray because you're generating actual energy like DBZ and the fucking B, but you're letting it go with childish propaganda shit to a point with me and other people literally Martin Luther King literally can't fucking fit in. It's fucking true. So that means that literally with in-person validation, she's like, oh, literally, he went to death, but not that much. Literally, not to be fooled, but then he fell back, literally, and it's all good with Bakugan. That's how second fucking timeline is. It's fucking stupid. And they're called the Never games right now. Literally, you can look all throughout. That's the alternate timeline, okay? And they used the tree of the regular timeline because I made literally what they did was they took a piece of that Samurai Jack episode and put it there, literally not knowing I was gonna make a game out of it, but let's be real, okay? The whole reason, why that piece is being put together, I'm gonna flat out, snitch. Literally, there was this girl at the pool that looked just like fucking Angie, okay? Literally, she was literally, just imagine literally a little oblong, literally with fucking two eyes, literally with fucking running, red Jordans and shit. Literally. So they pretend consistency as shit when it comes to socializing ever since you're 3 years old. But guess what ends up happening? Guess what happened to my video? Literally, she does the most demonic dance, literally, on another person after you got told by Adley, after you got killed 9 times out of 10. And guess what ends up happening? She does the freakiest fucking dance with somebody else. Literally, and ignored your social skills, like, hey, I thought we had something going. Literally, and then she gets hella hard on another nigga. That's what the That's what your bitch think complaining about. You don't think that girl could be run over by fucking Blue George and do point and point more than a fucking guy from fucking Tiger Woods? Oh, this is very fucking true. Who ends up with Joe again? Literally. And so, another thing is, keep it up in the current times is too hard. You wanna know why? I was the one who made sure shit was, side by side while I saw Zach Storm on People TV. Literally. And so what ended up happening was, Chris ended up, taking me to the dollar store, right? Hallelujah. Once every fucking century. The last time, literally, he misread it on purpose, literally, with the one in Newark, okay? So what ends up happening, right? Literally is, I'm like, yo, it doesn't fucking matter because I don't have the power. Literally, I start saying play shit like, yo, the more you have him trip on Samurai Jack and literally double it product based for media, literally, the more you fucking forget that he has to feed this bigger like a car. And let's just fucking be real. So what ends up happening, right? Literally, is I comment on this new, crispy fucking chicken sandwich, literally, with lettuce, right? And it has a kids meal, right? Literally. And so literally part of my fucking evaluation is like I shouldn't fucking get that because it even involves a kid's meal. Literally, so that's what ends up happening. I logged with Zach Storm. He's like, what restaurant you want to go to? I want to go to Jack in the Box. Literally, this is that talking about something about it because subconscious what I told you. Guess what ends up happening, right? Literally, he asked to actually get the McDonald's. Literally, do you want to go to McDonald's and get the fucking Big Mac shit? It's too hard. You know why? Because you didn't regulate, but you weren't there side by side while I didn't fucking think it was on the network, right? That's because you don't double and pocket network. I'm telling you from Chip from Bakugan, do not literally do something. Still don't meet the evidence up front or else something bad's gonna happen. Literally, you're not fucking fooling me. You're not fooling anyone. Suck my burrito. Okay? That's really, really taking shots right now, but it's true. Literally, the beat literally encloses the statement, and now if you don't want to see something up front, literally, well, what their logic is, literally, fucking, with the Vario, so you can call the policeman won't be shit because you've been to that same sign, right? No, not in this game. Literally, because that's the whole problem. Literally, you give someone the ability to be masculine, but you don't allow them to take control of the situation. Literally, which is why you have gay outcomes. But what happens, literally, if I have all this perspective and Chris says one thing, which is what he does every single time, it's not changing the moral. Literally, on Charles Shomo on DBZ, I literally saw him get beat up by people about work. Literally, I saw the whole fucking story. Like, he came home late from work every single day, and while I looked at him, literally, he revived himself like Cell, started wearing his fucking arm. Harold does the same thing. People don't think that my fucking DeVario is the equivalent to a fucking Megalodon because Harold just predictable in my head. Put one fucking black shoe here. Literally, this, that, didn't fucking evaporate his body. That's the fucking same shit, blood, because he can still attack me. Literally, fact is fact. You're fucking retarded. Alright? That's my fucking brain. He reposts every fucking thing because he expands from fucking Nas. Literally, that's my DNA. That's my DNA being flipped for 1,000 fucking times. You feel you can play around and not give me in-person fucking evidence in the studio. Literally, do you fucking compare it literally to all those fucking years that are good? Look at all the times you got where you point. Look at all the fucking verses about you won. Literally, look what you did to fucking America. You forgot that it was whole fucking years and you forgot fucking sanity completely. And that's what happens when you let a fucking loser win. Literally, you're allowed to lose to be over somebody masculine 24/7, and that's not fucking cool. That's why the king has to be a king, a joker has to be a joker, not a joker being in charge. Alright? If a joker fucking fools a king, it's gonna last a long, not fucking nearly fucking 3 years. But this is Mootrix, and I'm out.